According to the National Library of Medicine, more than 39,000 people were killed in moving vehicles in the USA in just one year. 1,300 young teens died in car accidents, and 1 in 5 are related to alcohol. Bad driving can affect people of all ages and the communities. It is so common now that we don't think about it often. However, a lot of us know someone who has been in a car accident at one point in time. A lot of us have family members and children who we never want to see them get in a wreck. We have done a lot of deep research on bad driving, and we were able to find a lot of patterns and facts on this problem. It corresponds to my grandmother getting into a car accident because she forgot to turn on her turn signal, and the car next to her didn't know she was going to turn. Later on, my brother-in-law was speeding on the highway. He was not able to stop in time, so he ended up colliding with a car that was in front of him. Bad driving continues to be a daily problem because people are not well educated, nor do they have educational programs to help them. Because of that, a lot of people are victims. We are proposing to establish more educational programs to help educate new drivers.
Okay. To begin with, the main problem is that teens are under the influence because of peer pressure and end up being victims. Bad driving is a problem on a global level. According to the website National Library of Medication, in the year of 2019, there was an astonishing estimate of 1,300 teens who were in car wrecks. These individuals had a blood alcohol level over 0.08%, even though the drinking age isn't until they're 21. Young drivers that were in the age range between 16 and 20 with the blood level over 0.08% have 10 more chances of being in a deadly car crash, according to National Library of Medication. Teens are also being under the influence of drugs when they are driving. This it is concerning because drugs can in fact dull the senses. According to the National Library of Medications, students who use marijuana have a higher chance in driving behavior. Bad driving is a global problem. There are teens who are texting and driving. These cause them to be distracted. It also leads to bad driving and car crashes. Why but this is a way to prevent it. According to the Intercorp, distracted drivers prevent activity prevention activities are probably permanently effective. In the website in Norcorrupt, it states that telling them that texting and driving is dangerous, it is not as effective as letting them experience firsthand what distraction actually leads to. If the country has a phone, then bad driving can in fact affect them. In the article in court, they did a distraction test module simulator. It helps when the person is reading a text or is responding to one. In the end, it shows that 10 seconds distraction can in fact be fatal. Even though bad driving is a big problem on a worldwide level, it is extremely obvious that not everybody is well informed on how to prevent it.
The other problem will have to be that people who don't know enough of the educational programs that already exist cannot be properly informed. In the article National Library of Medicine, there was an experiment that was conducted. In order to establish the most effective manner of information about driving, in response to this, in the website National Library of Medicine, the first experiment affected three variables: first, speed and method of enforcement, and the third was time delay. Continuing with continuing with this form, National Library of Medicine did a second experiment that affected only the speed, just like in the first experiment. which meant that in both cases the main variable was in fact driving speed. It is easy to see that bad driving is a big problem that has to be addressed. There has to be a solution.
There is a solution that we are proposing, which is meant to prevent any more bad driving accidents. It is informing people of all ages about educational programs on driving.it has been shown to work. There are educational programs that have been made to lower bad driving. According to the web Car's Tale, a good training driver can make better decisions and reduce car risks, and that can also influence other people in driving safely. Drivers that have attended educational programs have less of chance to speed in neighborhoods, tailgate, drive distracted. The, the, being well educated about driving can and will help you and others keep their loved ones safe. If you are still well educated with programs that are meant to educate, my mother can let my sister drive around confidently because she knows that my little sister went through the educational programs of driving, so she knows exactly what to do in certain situations. If my little sister wasn't both educated with the educational programs of driving, my mother wouldn't have allowed her to drive around in her car, and educated, she would prevent future harm to her and anybody around her.
It is clear that bad driving continues to be a serious problem because many people make unsafe decisions due to the lack of driving education.
I ask you to support our proposed solution of expanding education driving programs. By teaching new and experienced drivers safe driving habits, we can reduce accidents, save lives, and make our roads safe for everybody.
Always remember that every safe choice behind the wheel can save a life. Together, we can help create safer roads by making driver education a priority.